welcome back to Royalty. So today we are making the ever popular, in fact best-selling I would say, peppermint candy artisan soap. But we're doing so many loaves of this. Like, I'm doing 6 loaves of it today, and I think I have to do like 8 more. I don't know. It's gonna be a lot though. Well, we won't ramble on for too much longer. Let's go ahead and get started. P.S. While I'm gonna be doing this, Caleb is going to be putting together like an entire new curing rack for me, so you might hear some like banging about in the background, but you won't hear the AC because it's cold outside. Alrighty, so we have my bucket of oils here and my lye water solution, and like I said before, I've already made 4 loaves of this today. So my stick blender is kind of dirty, but I made them recently, and I thought, why on earth would I take the time to wash the stick blender when I'm literally gonna make just more of the same soap? So I'm gonna mix up the oils, then I'm gonna add the lye water to them. Okay, so once this is all mixed up, I'm gonna set my stick blender off to the side. Then I'm gonna pour what is going to be the red swirls into this bucket right here, about this much. And then I'm going to add the colorants. So the first thing that I'm going to add is the titanium dioxide mixed with water. I'm gonna pour that right here into the big bucket. And then into this bucket right here, we're going to add all the red colors. So one of them that I'm adding is this candy apple red. This is from Nurture. Then we're also going to add some of this red 30 that I have here. By the way, if you're looking for the perfect red 30, it is thebomb.com if you can't get your hands on really red mica from Nurture. And I'm gonna add some of this as well. Okay, so I'm gonna mix these two up with the stick blenders, and then I'm going to add in the fragrance oil and mix it by hand. Okay, so time to add the fragrance oil. Man, this is so strong. Peppermint fragrance oil can just knock your lights out. So if you have any sort of fragrance oil sensitivity and you plan on working with a peppermint, then I would caution you to be careful because it can be overwhelming. In the finished product, it's just right, but as you're mixing it all up, man, it's some really powerful stuff. I'm gonna mix up this one, and you guys are gonna be at a new pouring angle today because I have too many loaves on this table to comfortably fit the tripod too. Alrighty, fragrance oil is in, so it's time to pour into the molds. Okay, so we're gonna start with the white. Gonna pour, I'd say about 1/3 of the way up the mold. Now I'm going to pour the red in, and I'm just going to kind of swirl it around in there. I am going to be using a hanger to swirl this even more. Okay, so now we're pouring a little more white in, swirling it up real good. This white is really white. Polar white would be the word I use to describe that. I'm going to pour some more red right down the middle and on the sides. Mixing it up nice and good. Pour some more white. Honestly, this is one of those soaps that the design is really easy to do, but it looks so pretty once it's cut. Okay, so now for fun, we're going to sprinkle this on the top. I'm not gonna try to pour that in. We're just gonna leave it on top for maybe fun swirling that matters like not at all. Caleb, how am I supposed to film with you making such a rumpus in the background? Oh my gosh. Okay, so now I'm going to swirl it like this. I'm doing this completely randomly. There's absolutely no special way to do this part. You do want to make sure that you don't swirl it too much though, because red and white make pink. Okay, so now I'm going to tap these down on the floor. Now I'm going to take a toothpick and swirl the top for no other reason than it's fun and I like to do it. So So I just wanted to show you guys a little close-up of the peppermints that we're going to be putting on top. We had to make so many of these, like over 200, I think. And they all had to be hand painted. So yeah, these are the little embeds we're going to be putting on top of the soap today. Okay, so I'm going to start piping here. I already piped just a little bit to kind of test the consistency of the piping here. And I'm using the favorite little tip that I've gotten recently from Amazon. And I've put a little bit of red mica on the sides of my piping bag. That's what's making it have that pretty little rippled color. I'm just gonna pipe all the way down the soap here. Yes, I feel like the Candyman or something. I want to do next year another secret soap series, and there's so many ideas I've mulled over for that, and one that I don't think I'm gonna do, but I might just do like a mini series for fun, not the secret soap series, but just like a mini series, is like doing candy inspired soap, because there's so many awesome candies out there. All Christmas soaps are just my favorite. I just love them. And this year I'm doing lots of different ones. Some of them I've done before, some of them I haven't. I have a Christmas cookie soap that I worked pretty hard to design, even though the design's kind of simple. I made little salts to go on. Well, actually, I don't want to tell you guys everything because I'm going to make a video of it. In fact, that will probably be one of the next couple videos that I do here soon. So I'm just gonna shut my gob before I ruin it. Okay, so now I'm going and I'm putting 2 in the middle. So if you're interested in purchasing one of these, we're going to have them available on the last Wednesday of November, which is the 29th. So that's when these are gonna go live. And that's when all of my Christmas stuff is going live. So if you want soaps for Christmas to give as gifts or to make stocking stuffers or something of that nature, that's when you will head over to my store to get some. So now I'm going to spritz this with a little bit of glitter in this handy little glitter spritzer that I got from Nurture Soap. Oh my gosh, it's so convenient, and it puts the glitter exactly where I want it. I love this thing. Then I'm gonna spritz real quick with rubbing alcohol, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put my little candy embeds in. And I spritzed with rubbing alcohol before I put these in because the design on the top might smear if I don't. So I don't want those to smear, so I've got to go ahead and spritz it first. And then if you noticed, I didn't put the final dollop down the middle, and that's because I don't want these embeds sitting up too high. I have a problem with my embeds always being up way too high for the soap, so I left that empty so that these can kind of poke through the middle here. So I'm gonna put them all the way down, these bars, then I'll come back and show you guys a close-up of what they look like. So here are all the peppermint soaps in the mold. So we're gonna be back in 24 to 48 hours to cut them all up and take a peek at the inside. We're back the next day to cut this soap. So I'm gonna line it up here with my multi-bar cutter, who is affectionately named Evangeline. This is one of the only soaps that, like, every single time I make it, I know I'll actually be able to cut it with the right cutter because the little embeds on top are so skinny. So I'm just gonna push down here very gently. Gonna pull out one from the middle. Yes, and this is what it looks like on the inside. Here's a, Caleb! So here's a little close-up of these bars. You can see these little bits here, they start going a little bit pink. That's what I was talking to you guys about yesterday. If you swirl a whole bunch, sometimes that white and that stark red just start kind of making pink. So it's good to try to keep those colors separate if you can. Oh, look, a soap skin. These I like to just roll up like a blunt and give to my mom. So is it like a white chocolate cinnamon stick or a cigarette? You guys tell me. All right, Caleb, let's hear the question of the day.
Would you rather never have to work again or never have to sleep again? And if you never have to sleep again, you won't feel tired or suffer negative health effects.
Sleep. I never want to sleep again. I like working. I like my job.
I guess the working thing assumes that you're going to have everything paid for.
I guess so, because I think life would be really boring if you never had to work. Like, I don't think I could fill up my time with just having fun. I don't think I could do it. So definitely the sleeping part.
You could devote your life to a life of service. service.
That's still work.
But you don't have to do it.
Okay, so is work qualified as you have to do it to make money to live?
Yes, that's what.
Okay, so you could still volunteer.
Yes.
Okay. I still give up sleep. So if you'd like to participate in the question of the day, you can click the I in the upper right hand corner of the screen. Would you rather never work or never sleep? If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, maybe even leave us a comment down below, and we will see you guys next week. So until then, you have a royal day and bye for now.